it is Friday today, and tomorrow is the Portugal trip. So I have to be at the airport by 4 o'clock in the morning. Today is my last day of school for 3 weeks, and then I get to go to the car garage. It is looking like it's going to be really, really fun, but I'll have to be up at probably 2 o'clock-ish, which is going to be painful. And I haven't even fully packed yet. I arrived in Portugal 2 days ago on Saturday around 10 o'clock, and since then it has been really nice. The weather is really warm. It's kind of humid though, and the scenery is actually amazing. It kind of reminds me of like Italy type scenery. And since I've gotten here, for about half an hour every day so far, it's rained, but then it just dries up really, really quickly. And then like later on in the evening, we just go on walks and stuff. So we went to the beaches, we've gone to restaurants, we've just gone on walks, we've played Uno, we've played Mafia, we've done all sorts of stuff as groups, and it's been really fun so far. Right now I'm just going to a cafe to just try a few stuff, and then I'm going to head back, and again as a group we're going to just do something, just check out the scenery, walk about, maybe get some food. One thing that I find really weird is that here the cars are right away. So for example, I'm walking along here, the cars could just drive past even at a zebra crossing, which means that like you could get hit quite easily if you're not paying attention. But if you're in like England, they have to stop for you. That's like the kind of difference. But generally most of the people stop here anyway, so it's calm. Today I had my induction at my work placement, and it is really, really nice. It's just like a small garage, kind of like, it seems like a small business type garage. It seems like he owns it himself and whatever. And I found out my hours today. I'm going to be working from 8:30 a.m. until 12:30, and that's literally the end. So that is really quick days, and then afterwards we can literally do whatever we want. And then the coming weekend, we have Friday, Saturday and Sunday off because of Easter. Monday we're back to work for some reason though, even though it's Easter Monday. So that's fine. We have all weekends off. We have literally everything off. And like 4-hour work days. So it's basically a free holiday, which is really, really nice. The scenery is just really nice, especially in central Faro and the airport area, which is where I was going and where I left on Saturday. People here are nice as well, and quite a few of them speak quite a bit of English, so it's easy enough to communicate. And if you don't, then you could just use Google Translate. But I tried to learn a little bit of Portuguese, but literally all I can say is hola and obrigada. So it's hardly anything. But again, most people can speak Portuguese, and it's easy enough communicating. Right now I am in central Faro. Ish. It's quite empty. It almost feels like a ghost town because like there are not many people around at all, and it's a bit weird because I would think it's like way more population dense, but no, it's really quite empty. Now I'm just like approaching the stadium, Faro. That one right there. It is just a nice stadium. We're gonna watch a football match as well sometime next week, and see how that is. It's a bottom of the league football match though, but again, it's just football, so why not? I don't really watch football like that though, but again, it's just calm. My first official work day is tomorrow actually. They will pick us up with private transport, and it is 8:30 until 12:30, like I said, and then I can just relax. We're looking at some things to do in Algarve, like boat rides, swimming, and stuff like that. So that is quite nice. Haven't really like figured out exactly what it is because a lot of places have been like closed. They have really weird opening hours and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a bit odd, but it's really nice nonetheless. I am really close to that cafe right now. It's literally like right in front of me there. This isn't the one that I went to. For some reason it's all really weird. Like I take a few turns and stuff. I went on a walk as well, and we found some nice cafes. but then when you make a few more turns, you just lose sight of exactly where they are. So I can't even go to the original one I went to the other time, even though they had like croissants and these custard tart things. I can't remember exactly what they're called. So I can't even find that one exactly, but I know it's somewhere around this area. But I'll just go to this one, get my croissant, get my friend some coffee, some iced coffee, and then I'll just head back. Went to that one that I saw. It was like further back behind there, and it wasn't a cafe, and they had like pool tables. It was more like a bar, and they had some like food, samosas and stuff like that, which isn't what I was looking for. Again, not the same cafe I went to before, but now I'm just trying to find it, and I'm confused. I think it might be down there, but I swear it's like these shops are moving. But I'm not even sure. Let me just cross there and go to that one that I think it is. I don't have to go back at any time soon. I already finished my induction, so I've got plenty of time and I have literally nothing to do. You know what? I think it is that one, literally down there. I'll just head down there, which means I already passed it. Let me just show you there. Yeah, it's literally just the cafe right there. And they have some really, really nice stuff. Even used Google Maps or anything. And I will just like head back straight away, because then with the guys and a few other people there, we're just going to take a walk because we're all quite bored. So yep, we'll just see. Five of those for a few of the guys, and then I will have one of those croissants, and then I'll get a cup of coffee, and then I will head back. Hopefully it's not too expensive. So I've got my goods here. This coffee is not mine, the croissant is only mine. I just got for a few of the guys and a few people there. It's €5.05 for all this, which is about £4.50, which is really, really cheap. On my way back now, and then I will head out with the guys, maybe do something, go to the beach, get some food. I don't know yet, but it's cheap. And the weather is beautiful right now. It is not too warm, it's not too cold. It's not too humid right now either, but there is a forecast that it's going to rain about 5 o'clock, but it's not very heavy rain, so that's calm. And the central area here where I am is not too far from my accommodation at all, so I'm just going there now. I wanted to get some iced coffee, but unfortunately they didn't have, so I just got some normal coffee, and hopefully that will do. Yeah, I will update you guys on more of my plans a bit later on and what happens. I'm not allowed to record in the workshop, unfortunately, because they have like rules against using phones and stuff, which is understandable. It's 4 hours, we can cope without phones, so that's completely fine. But I'll just tell you exactly what happened. If I can sneak a bit of B-roll, I might just get a bit of that and show you exactly what it is. But it's basically like oil changes, basic repairs, fuel changes, wheels, engine checks, stuff like that, which is light, but teaches quite a bit, especially introductory to auto mechanics. So that's nice. I'll catch up with you a bit later on. Alright, so it is day 6 of being in Portugal, and I've only been working for 3 days, coming up on the 4th. I don't have work tomorrow because it's a holiday, and I have gotten up to a lot in my work placement. I have a huge list of stuff that I've been doing, including clutch repair, transmission removal, fixing a blown gasket in an engine, wheel replacements and changes. I cleared out the exhaust on a Merc. And I've just gotten up to a lot, generally speaking, and it has been really interesting and really fun. On my first day, I did an oil filter change, and I changed the oil in this Fiat and a Renault, and then I did a turbo change because one of them was had this little fan on the inside of it that was like damaged, so we had to remove it all and then reinstall it, and that was a first, and it was a really nice experience. Then we cleared out this engine lid from all its grease in preparation for day 4, but I'll get to that soon. And we changed the brake pads and removed the wheels on this like massive Ford van, which again was a first. Basically everything I've been doing here in the garage is a first, and it's coming along nicely. And then on the second day, I did a clutch and gearbox repair and removal. And then we changed the tires and reinstalled those ones because there wasn't actually anything wrong with them. You just need to remove the tires to get into the transmission. So that repair was really long, and it took like the full day, which was only 4 hours, but it's still really long. And then on the final day, which was today, that's when we were doing the repair on the blown gasket, which was coming along and came along really nicely. But we had to leave just before the last step, which was really annoying because the last thing that we had to do was just put the lid back on. We like took the whole engine out, and then we changed a few of the components. It's only like an inline 4 engine, so it's kind of basic. So we took like a lot of the stuff inside the engine out and replaced them with newer parts, and then we replaced the gasket itself. And that was actually long, really long. And there's like a specific sequence that you have to like put all the nuts and bolts in and everything. So making sure that that sequence was right, it was like you have to go in a weird order. So you had like the top one in the middle, bottom one in the middle, and then you have to go across and then down, across, down, across, and across. And then you had to tighten them with 20 newtons of force in the same order, then 30 in the same order, and then a ratchet at a 90-degree angle twice, only after you tightened them all in that order. I don't know what the purpose of doing that was, but it was strange nonetheless. But we had to leave just before doing that. Tomorrow's a break, so we don't have anything until Monday. But it is actually really nice. I'm just taking a stroll, enjoying the weather and everything. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to update you guys closer to the time when I have my next work placement. So on Monday. So I will see you guys then.